within a sabbatical officer's remit to have student time every week. I know that this is something that I've seen the sabbatical officers do themselves. They are there to be out and to be with other students. I really appreciated attending things like Sabs on the Sofa and getting to know what I could push forward, what I as a student have the opportunity to say and how that could be used. I would then, from seeing that, want to boost it, want to make it a bigger thing. So within my manifesto I've written about the Students' Union Roadshow, going to different campuses with elements of student support, disability support. We'll have reps from the SU there to talk about sports and societies, to talk about educations. If there's things on them campuses that are particular issues and keep getting called in, we'll do a roadshow on it, we'll get out there. And I think making sure that you're going to different campuses every week, that I'm not just sat in my office here on main campus where any main campus student can walk in, that I'm going to Thornton, I'm going to Warrington, I'm going to Reese Heath, I'm going to Riverside, I'm going to Kingsway, and all the other places now that we do. We've got campuses in so many different places, that actually booking in time just to be there, not necessarily to be having a meeting or doing something directed, just be there to hear students, bring some things along, bring some facilities, and let them come to us, because that will make them feel more comfortable anyway, and show how we're there for them. And I think spreading my time could be difficult, but it's a challenge that needs to be undertaken. You need to get to as many campuses as you can within a month, because otherwise you're not hearing the whole student demographic, and that would be the worst thing, to get a one-sided view on something that you're trying to undertake. So.
Well, I think we need more contact with our satellite campuses and to let people know what they're doing. We don't hear enough about, well, Clatterbridge and Thornton are my satellite campuses. We don't hear enough about them, and I'm sure they're doing amazing things, but we need to get out there and see what they're doing and report back to everybody at the university, because people don't know. Like, when I started, told the girls I was running, like all the ones, they were like, where are those, like, what, I don't have a clue. Even when I heard about that, I was like, oh gosh, what? So we need to make people more aware of them, and like, although Chester is the main focus, we definitely do need to like dedicate time to them. So time is a big thing.
Yeah, again, this is a point that I brought up in my manifesto. I don't believe that the sabbatical officers are currently spending enough time on the satellite campuses. I know that each SAB has sort of a designated campus underneath them, but I would like to be able to encourage each sabbatical officer, as I said, to spend a minimum number of hours on each campus per week, because I think one of the big issues facing students at the minute is satellite campuses being disconnected from main campus. And I don't think it's a case of getting them to come to us. We need to be out there talking to them and sort of meeting them on their territory and getting to grips with their issues.
Oh, first I think I need to be approachable. I need to make it clear to students they can address me. And then, obviously I cannot spend every day on a different campus. I do need to be at the union and I do need to be in the meetings. However, I need to find a healthy balance, I think, because no one student should be left behind. No one should be disadvantaged purely because they're on a different campus. I think that's not fair. It's, well, the amount of money that we do pay, and I know that I mentioned this a lot, but it is a lot of money, and it is something that's going to be with you. Your degree is going to be with you for the rest of your life, and it's to some extent going to determine what you'll be able to do. But I plan to use the STAR system once again. I plan to improve it. So then I don't necessarily need to be there in person, but having this reliable, effective means of feedback, I will be able to make positive changes to other campuses.
Would allocate myself time from the very beginning of the year. I'd set time out each week or every couple of weeks at least. I would then go to the different campuses and post those campuses those times at the campus, so students knew when I would be there, at what time and what day. I'd also create an email list of everybody at those campuses, so I could send them all an email and let them know if I was going to be changing my days, or just to get some pre-information from them to really start off some discussions. I'd also help out with the Facebook pages for those campuses to make sure that all of our union information is relayed to them on a daily basis.